Ah, well, look at that. The tomb. Now I get to read that letter. Before I do that, there isn't anything. Is it dig spot here? I didn't know that. Alright, never mind. So this, I guess, is Clara's tomb. Aurel da Giris. Wait a minute. Uledao. I won't. LED. Maybe Ulet does mean I won't. Dao. Wait, Dao is day. No, is that Ulel Dao? Ulel Dao, comma, Ulel Nai. Wait, that means L. That means Eld Nai. What's Eld? So it's something day, something night. Well, Mora probably means. Well, it doesn't mean future, but. It might mean tomorrow? Orulel gift. Gift must be another loan word. Or what's or then? That's not in here either. That could mean something my gift. Eld Hugh. Oh, Eld Hugh, does that mean old house? Boris. I don't know what that means. Nerdau. It is an R, isn't it? Is that an R? Maybe that's a V. I need to find something that I know is a V or know is an R. Okay, I'm going with the. there might not be all that much difference between V's and R's here. But if this letter here is a V, things start making a little more sense. Because all of it is a prefix, it means I can't read my own handwriting. Towards? Aj means first. Iris, I'm not sure what it means. Uleld. That's probably Mora, so that probably is an R. Uvulel gift. I guess that means two. I will give to you. This old house. Ovis, whatever that means. Ovis. Maybe it means. Maybe that's the house's name. I'm not sure. Nevdal. Nev is like the start of today, or maybe that means today. Eldarelu. Eld, where's Eld? Maybe that means old as a prefix, and I never bothered writing it down. Ajelbid Ulhid Eldlor. Old something, but I don't know what. Ulad Iris. Period. Hugh Sinclair. What did blue stand for? Oh, I won't. Wait a minute. These are last names. Epson, that's her name. Name Epson. Forget Uldane inn. I'm guessing inn is another loan word meaning, of course, inn, but old, ULD. Georgiari. Well, that one's complete. I really don't know. There's 2 dots after it for some reason. Eovis Finvo. That's like one long. I think that's one long. No. Uldave. What is Dave? Or is it Dare? I think it actually is Dare, yeah. Or is Finvo? Well, Vo means away, but Fin, I don't know. In Joruvo. There's a lot of away in this. And a lot of these sentences seem to be one word long. Unless, maybe. Ova shows up a lot. Overaja, well, that's Iraja, the name of the country. Overaja means to Iraja. Wait a minute. Uljora is... I think that's her name. What's Nevare then? Nev means new, towards something new, new future. Oja Ildiris Uljura. Well, at least I got all this written down. But in order to completely translate this letter, I'm going to need... Oh, this came back. I might as well take it. I'm going to need a more comprehensive dictionary than the 8th grade language class, because, I mean, a lot of these rooms, the school rooms, I think, were meant to help with certain puzzles. But they weren't meant to do, like, the whole... they weren't meant to be the, or contain the full solution. You're just supposed to get, like, an idea of how these work. sometimes you have to hear, and I have no idea what the accent's like either. I probably mangled that letter. Ah, cool. I probably mangled that letter something awful there. It's sort of like hearing some dude try and speak Spanish, except he doesn't know what Spanish sounds like, just what the letters are. So, you know, I'm gonna trash the library and get that bookstore. At least I'm gonna give it a good try. Anyway, it's like somebody trying to speak in Spanish, but they don't know Spanish. They just know the letters, but not how they're pronounced. I'll take that. So they'll say things like muchas gracias, or hola, or come to think of it, if there are any King of the Hill fans out there, they know exactly what I'm talking about. They might even leave off the tilde over the N in Spanish. In Español, por favor. But in order to really know a foreign language, you have to know how it's said, like in its native land. That's called getting the accent right. And that's the difference between domo arigato and domo arigato. Of course, I'm no linguist myself, but there we go. I know a couple of things. Really cool if I'll forego the pool here. It would be really cool if I could actually like hear somebody speaking Erajan in this game somewhere. Am I going to ignore the eastern side of the room, eastern side of the house today too? I already sidelined it enough yesterday. Looks like the wine cellar can have a dig spot in it, but I guess it just wasn't there that one time. Oh, wait a minute. Drifting dead ends. It's because of the tomb. Dead ends are more common, but if I draft enough of them, I'll get money, and I'll have to check the conference room for them. You know, it has been ever and a day since I got a phone call that I was actually expecting. The veranda. Better chance of finding items in green rooms. Ooh, a key. And a turnip. Yeah, I turned up a turnip. Dig up these bits of dirt here. Another turnip. wait for the bookshop until I've got enough money for it. Okay, well, I'll draft the mailroom so that I can expect a package tomorrow, too. And there's chapel. Admittedly, I need a hole in the head right now, but it does give me access to the much sidelined eastern part of the house. No freezing assets this time. So that's like something somebody does when... That's like a legal consequence of something. Well, darkroom's risky. But it's even riskier... Wait a minute. That's a security door. So... Oh, that's the aquarium. Oh, they got us for that. There's some keys. Maybe I can draft around that security door. Okay, it'll have to be the dining room this time. I drafted the observatory, but I need gems and I'm out of them. Probably because of how I was trying to... Ooh, there's gems here. Assuming I can solve that puzzle. Anyway, I was trying to minimize the risk in the dark room by drafting rooms that... Hey, these were dead ends, I don't know. By drafting rooms that cost gems. This puzzle is harder than it seems. I don't know whether that's true or false or not. That's very subjective. Both of these boxes are empty. If that's true, then this puzzle isn't harder than it seems. That could be false. But if one of these boxes is empty, and the other one's full, that means this puzzle... Wait a second. If both of these boxes are empty, then this puzzle isn't harder than it seems. This puzzle is easier than it seems. Maybe it is easier than it seems. Because if both these are true, then this theoretically can be false. This puzzle is easier than it seems. Because if I'm taking it, if I'm taking everything literally here as true, then it's easy. If I'm taking these as false, though, and one of these boxes is full, then this puzzle is harder than it seems. But the only concrete information I have about the gems at all is the messages on the boxes. And I'd have to take both of them as being true, and this being false. And if this puzzle is that easy, then the gems really are in there. Wow, okay. So that was an easy puzzle. Sometimes you just overanalyze stuff a little too much. So the nursery's a dead end. I'm drafting it, though, because I make money off of dead ends, and that money gets collected in the conference room. Of course, I still gotta pick it up. Okay, so that's the aquarium, dark room, bedroom, chapel, Gymnasium, conference room. The money should be there. Oh yeah, it's like they're handing it out to, like, everybody in turn here. Well, I got 45 cash here. And that means I can afford to go to the bookshop and buy that one last book. The Curse of Blackbridge. Which, by the way, is red. I was wondering... Marion Marigold's last book, the green one. What was it? Where can I find it? Okay, mission apparently accomplished. You know, since I have the foyer, all the doors in hallways are going to be open, but all of these are dead ends. Even the commissary is a dead end. So I filled everything up, but I'm not even going to bother digging the dig spots here. There's nothing but dead ends. I can only go as far as rank 5. However, I did buy that last book. Wait a second. Can I check out the last book since I bought it? What's that card say? Yeah, I can. Curse of Blackbridge. And with that, I'm calling it a day. It wasn't a total disappointment. I did get that last book.